And for your main event of the evening, coming out of the blue corner, Nick Toscano.
All right, Nick Toscano. He is 2-0 here in the arena grappling cage. He's from Momentum BJJ, and he's a brown belt.
And coming next out of the red corner, Andrew Kochel.
Right, Andrew. He is 3-0-1 here in the arena grappling cage. He's from Valley Jiu-Jitsu. He's a co-owner there, and he's a black belt.
I'm super excited for this one. It's going to be a really good match.
This one's going to be a banger. Competitors look ready to go.
All right, guys, main event of the evening here at MPR Endurance MMA, and off we go. Heavy collar ties by both. You know, as you've seen before, Andrew Kochel is a very fast starter.
Let's go. Look at the pace. You got to love it.
Toscano with a takedown.
You see Nick there got this nice little double leg. Andrew's still really heavy on that guillotine. Even though Nick is passed to the side, this is the hard part about the cage, though, is, you know, even though he's a little passed over, it's still hard to truly pass.
Yeah, I've gotten a few rolls with Nick. Nick has some really good top pressure. He's nice fast passes. Really good shape, both of these athletes.
Seeing him live is always crazy.
Yeah, you see Andrew's got a little bite on the leg here. He's trying to get underneath him. Right, but Nick decided to put a little bit more of his weight on the back there and accept the sweep.
I think that's one of the cool things about this format, right? There's no points involved at all. You get to kind of fall back into bad positions to kind of put yourself in a good one.
Exactly. I mean, especially in some, you really need to be comfortable with top and bottom. Ooh, Anderson's back on the straight ankle. Got a really good reaction from Nick.
Oh, good defense.
Immediately into a scramble. Yeah, because, you know, Andrew's always known for his furious pace.
A lot of hard breathing from both sides on this one.
Yeah, I mean, they both started fast.
Oh, he's falling back at tap.
That's a tap.
Ooh, so the inside heel.
Yep. So, Andrew is up 1-0.
These are two very game competitors. Nick's always on the scene. If I'm not mistaken, I think Andrew just competed last night or earlier today.
Earlier today, and drove straight here. So this is his second competition of the day.
Jeez, my man's about that action.
Literally just walked in the door 5 minutes ago, and he's just hopping right in after being in the car for hours. He's a gamer, man.
It's dedication right there.
All right, so let's see what type of, you know, changes Nick makes, you know, this round.
Gonna throw it. Looks like he's gonna throw the kitchen sink at him too at this point. Oh.
Nice pass by Nick.
So he's shooting for the back here.
He's got one hook in, but you see Andrew kind of rolling away. Okay, so Nick's a little bit high here on his back. He's only got one hook in, but you know, Andrew's, he's chilling.
Yeah, that's like I said. That's the good thing about not having to worry about getting the points being scored on you. You can let your opponent get the hooks in. If you have a good back defense, you're pretty safe. How much do you think this aggressive pace, kind of affects the fighters going into second and third round?
Yeah, it definitely does. You know, some of these guys who compete Especially when you sign up for a super fight, you think it's going to be like 1 5 to 8 minute round, and then you're done. You know, with this endurance format, it's essentially it's almost 15 minutes straight, if you know there's no submissions involved. But it's tough. You know, they have to be conditioned to basically go for like pretty much just a long round. And you know, especially with Kochel already up 1-0, you think maybe is he playing just a safe game at this point? He's got to make Nick work for a submission now to tie it up.
Yeah. Looks like Nick is getting a nice little muffle in there, trying to get his hands through the under neck.
Yeah, and he was finally able to lock in a body triangle now.
That's staying nice and relaxed.
Yeah, you see, Andrew's doing a great job of, you know, he's allowing Nick to get wrist control, but he knows that, you know, he's not going to be able to get under his neck while he's just controlling his wrist.
Do you think the ride here and the competitions all on the same day is starting to play its toll here? Or you think it's...
See, I don't know. Andrew is such a seasoned competitor that he's used to competing, you know, almost every weekend.
Yeah.
You know, he's known for his cardio. Like, he comes in, you know, to matches basically forward rolling onto a mat, you know? He puts on exciting matches. Ooh, looks like Nick's, he makes that little bite down on that neck. Looks like he's trying to transition into mount, maybe like a head and arm choke.
These guys are straight up gladiators. Look at them.
This is a war right here.
They've been all go since the moment they said Kambash.
Nutrition.
Yeah, and one of the things about butterfly guard, when you're up against the fence, sometimes, you know, if you're looking to elevate, the cage might be a little bit in the way.
Yeah.
It looks like Nick is switching to a little bit more like a knee-cut headquarters position, but then you saw Andrew able to get that sweep over his head. So now he's in the top position.
And a step back. So he's trying
Yeah, it
to
was
fall
almost at the
into
same time. I think he was trying to fall into more of a red lock, but at the same time, I think Nick was trying to wrestle out.
Yeah.
And you see Andrew was able to pass into like side control. He hasn't quite cleared Nick's body knee, but he's trying to get that guillotine grip, trying to go into maybe.
Dars possibly too, no?
Yep, now we're
Nope.
switching over to that Dars. Doesn't quite have the hand in the bicep yet.
Yeah, I think Nick's under the arm that's under it was getting in the way to kind of finish that Dars.
Yeah, he was keeping his head pretty, you know, he was pushing his head back so that Andrew couldn't quite get that grip really deep underneath. He's still trying though. All right, end of the second round here.
What a scrap so far.
Yeah, what a scrap. You guys are tuning into a banger here at Arena Plus.
Yeah, for
All right,
sure.
so end of the second round. Andrew is still up 1-0 going into this third round.
You know what was an interesting fun fact about tonight? Tonight there wasn't a single overtime match tonight.
There wasn't. I think everyone came to, they wanted submissions.
Yeah,
Like,
they wanted to win
came,
today.
You know, this card has been pretty fire all night.
Yeah, man, I've loved how much arena grappling grew. Seems like it gets better and better every card.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see, even though we have some lower belts on the card, like we saw some white belt debuts that, man, they did not look like white belts.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, we had white belts on the card?
We did.
Oh, wow.
Everyone was very calm and composed and did their thing today.
Goes to show you, jiu-jitsu, these athletes get better quick, and they compete.
Ooh. Oh man.
Oh, the guillotine.
I don't know if he's got it kind of locked in. Yeah, you see Nick kind of working from this like half butterfly guard from the bottom. You know, I think Kochel, he's got his grip down by the ankle.
I think
You
he's
know,
trying to
I think
fall
he's-
back into something.
I think he's maybe gonna try and transition to a leg lock again. Because he's not really trying to pass. You know, even though like Nick's got a pretty open half guard here, but Kochel's kind of, you know, staying a little stationary there. I mean, and it's on Nick to submit him.
Yeah.
The last round.
At what point in the last round do you say, you know what, I'm just going to go for broke here and just throw everything I got?
Right? I mean, you have to at some point. You know, this could be your last round.
Yeah, it looks like he's really fishing for that ankle on top. Andrew is.
Yeah, because I think you can see, like, when Nick was trying to play that sit-up guard, like setting up almost into elevating a single leg X, Andrew was trying to just back up into it and maybe collect his own leg. But then Nick kind of would abandon it.
Back in that butterfly.
Nice base by Andrew. Not a lot of elevation.
Oh, there you go. He's going for that, trying to get
Okay,
that.
he's definitely going to backstep into that leg for sure.
Oh, he's
like
got the straight.
Straight ankle. Nick's trying to collect his leg back
He's
in,
out.
and he does.
Beautiful
Nice
by both.
defense. I swear, when you watch like Andrew's matches, like, sometimes when he tries to pass guard, it seems like he does not care about his own body. He
Yeah.
throws himself around so much.
I've seen him do throws, jump off the cage, rolling.
Like he's just flinging his whole body. Like he might not even have a grip yet, and he's just going for it.
I say though, he is exciting to watch. I must say that for sure.
I'm wondering how much, I know that these guys are upper level belts. How much does it play an effect when there's no coach in your corner,
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
even as a
when it-
high level
I
athlete?
know. You know, it's when it comes to like the black belt level, and if you are your gym's coach, you know, you kind of just might only just have moral support here, not exactly coaching. You know, if you're that confident in your own game. Plus, you know, Andrew competes.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a mouth guard that went flying at us.
Minute left in this electrifying main event here.
It's been a banger.
Nice.
I think Nick's gonna go for it here.
Yep.
That knee on belly was a game changer for Nick right here in that pass.
Right? Yeah, he was able to get that pass right off of because Andrew was trying to hold on to, trying to work his way almost into like a shoulder crunch position, but Nick was able to pass through. You see Andrew, he's starting to slide his shoulders to the mat, so now Nick has got to decide, you know, do we abandon it? Do we keep control? Do we try and take it back again? Do we mount? You know, he's on short time here.
He has a good grip wrap, and Andrew's doing a great job of making sure that he won't fall into an arm bar or fall into any type of rear naked. Oh, it looks like he got a bite. Can't really tell from here. Oh, nope. And he got his back to the mat again.
Maybe like,
Oh, what a great match between these two.
Awesome match between these two competitors.
Let's go. Great match by Andrew.
okay.
It's definitely lived up to the hype, I would say.
decade, from Virginia, from another tournament, you go through this match, it goes distance. You were escaped by the same team at the end there. He was attacking to submissions. Talk to me about what it feels to get this done and the way you got it done.
Yeah, it feels good. So I did it when heavyweight today, so it was like a team tournament. So I had multiple matches. I did like 5 or 6 matches today. I got to the block, called, drove 5 hours, I came in, so it feels a little good knowing that. Even though I didn't compete as much and I was exhausted, I'll still come in and get the win.
What's next for you? What can we expect? I mean, this was a fantastic performance. You went through a lot of adversity. I mean, where can we see you next? Or where would you like to be seen?
I'd love to come back and compete again. Next time I'll have another match on the same day, hopefully, so I'll be able to put a better performance. Usually I come out and tap more, but I still have a lot of me now, so I think.
You want to Andrew Cocker. Andrew,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And you heard it, folks. My man had 6 matches. Drove 5 hours, came here and put on a show. But hello. What's up, guys? But yeah, on my end, Jillian, thank you for having me. It's always great being here at Arena Grappling. And I hope to be back again.
You guys put on amazing events. I'm happy you guys have been commentating. Thank you. Appreciate it.